welcome back to my channel. It is the weekend. My name is Jackie. This is Jackie Does Keto. I have lost 95 pounds so far following a keto lifestyle. And this weekend, like most weekends, I'm doing all my chores. I'm sure just like yourself. And it's also meal prepping time. So I'm going to be prepping just some simple stuff this weekend. I'm going to show you in a second. We did had to do a little bit of a freezer sort out because we had to defrost it. So I'm going to show you some stuff that I've already got. So with that in mind, I'm keeping my meal prep a little bit more simple. It's going to be loads of it, but it's simple. It's going to be a sort of busy Sunday for me. So on top of that as well, I'm going to do a little bit of baking, I think. What happened was there's been a bit of a ding dong. So the company where I've been getting my bakery goods has been having some problems lately, and I've never had any issues. But it's kind of transpiring that they've got some problems with things like things turning up spoils and things like that. So I think I need to look for another bakery company. So I'm going to do a little bit of baking tomorrow, just to sort of get my stuff on. I bought this from Amazon because I've been looking for another bakery company to buy goods from, because I do a lot of meal prepping. You guys see how much I do. I don't want to be baking as well. It's just not, I haven't got time. So I was looking for another baking company and I came across this product, which is this. Now look at the ingredient, you can make it yourself, it's not that complicated. Now this lady's is Mrs. Keto. You go to mrsketo.co.uk, she does various pouches like this, cookies, rolls, I think loaf bread, I think. And I'm going to be doing this one. You can buy from our website or from Amazon. Amazon's more expensive, but on her website is a 3-pack minimum and obviously shipping, and on Amazon there wasn't. So I went ahead and grabbed these. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use that, and then I'll show you guys my freezer, and then get on with some meal prep. The top shelf I tend to leave for Paul to have his stuff in it. He finds it easy if it's all in one place. This is in fact nearly 3 kilos of honeycomb cart door ice cream. I got for £3.50 from Heron. Paul is in love, and he's got things like you know, fries and chicken goujons, a couple of burgers, there's some pizza I think at the back, and a couple of ready things that we've cooked already in frozen. We do try to do like bulk cook for him as well. It really helps. And I've got some chicken. That's corn-fed chicken. That's a little bit different colour. Some breasts, some lamb chops, and a few veggies. And I'm about to pop all this in, but I thought it'd be easy to show you like this. So I've got a lot of ready meals. I've already got more than I realised. I've actually got 8. I've got 2 pieces of my lasagna. I think that was last week or the week before. Barbecue chicken with spinach, no, barbecue chicken with courgettes, meatballs with cream spinach, and I've got 2 lamb biryanis. That was last week, so I think that was the week before. So I've actually got 8 meals sitting here. So I think I would like to clear these out over the next couple of weeks and make some space, because I've got a plan. I've also got some other odds and ends, just like bits and pieces sitting here. I've got some chicken stock, which is useful. Forgot that was there. That's going to be good for some meal preps I've got in my mind. That's just for the kittens. Got this ages ago, clearly. It's still there, I forgot about it. I've cooked that one night. Spare cream. This is, I've done a video about how to handle frozen cream. But this will be really good for baking, particularly. So when I do my next batch of fat bombs, because someone's eating them all, it was me, I will use that cream because it doesn't matter, it'll cook out fine. I've also got some odds and ends, which I'm going to bag up together because I get a bit lost. So I've got some veggies, I've got cauliflower rice, some my homegrown bean sprouts, which are fine, and some more cauliflower rice there. Random lolly, bagel, which is a keto bagel, and then just like some stuff. So I've got some meatballs, some more meatballs, piece of steak, and a little bit of chicken randomly. So I'm going to slip all this back in to the freezer. It's given me a really good opportunity to have a look and see what I've got. Definitely need to get rid of these. I'm thinking of doing some slow cooker batch cooking dump and go meals over the summer. So I think I'm going to be prepping those. So I definitely need the room. So I'm going to shovel this in the freezer so before it gets any softer, and think about dinner. So I picked up on eBay as well to kind of go with this some food flavourings. They had a £10, I think it was. I ordered 10 different flavours, but I just realised I've accidentally doubled each one, so I've got 2 of 5. I ordered other ones as well. I can't remember what they were, but these are kind of planning to use this in things like Greek yogurt if I ever get to make them. If I make jellies, I might want to give it an extra zhuzh. And there's Biscoff there as well, which is going to be nice for baking. And I think what I'm going to do with these is to make them a banoffee pie flavour. What do you think? So I just smelt them all. They all smell really nice, real nice flavour. So I did order 10 different ones. I think they just made a bit of a boo-boo there. I'm going to message them about that. But I think tomorrow I'm going to be baking up these. These give you 12 cupcakes. And then the ingredients, I'm not going to show you because it's, well, I will show you. But you can make it yourself. But, each per cupcake. And they're not muffins, they are cupcakes. It's 12.6, of which sugar is 0.6. So it works out 1 net carb per cupcake because of the polyols. Good morning, it's Sunday, so I'm now doing my meal prep. I kind of don't want to be in the kitchen all day today because I want to be in the garden because it's a nice sunny day, a bit windy. I need to tidy my garden and other bits and pieces. So the menu for this weekend. So first thing I'm going to do are a breakfast bake. One of those ones where you throw in all sorts of stuff and see what's happened. I think I'm going to try to make it a pizza style baked omelette for breakfast this week, see how I go. And then for lunches I'm making chicken wings with chorizo. I think I've got some veggies I might throw in there as well, just to use them up really and pad out my lunch a little bit. I've never made this before, so with the chorizo in it, so that's going to be interesting. And then I've also got for main meals, obviously I showed you I've already got stuff in the freezer, so I don't really need to do a lot of prepping. But I'm just going to cook a regular garlic roast chicken and a bit of gammon. I'm going to have some tonight for dinner, and then the leftovers will be in the fridge all week for picking at and for salads. Paul likes gammon in sandwiches, so that'll be kind of what I've got planned for the evening meal. And then sweet stuff, I've got those cupcakes I'm going to give a whirl to, and I also just make some jelly pots. So that sounds silly to prep those, but if I've got a choice between eating something really not good for me and a bowl of, sugar-free 0.0 carb jelly, I'm going to make it. So the first thing I'm going to cook is these cupcakes as per the mix instructions. Nothing glamorous there. Going to make 12 cupcakes, and these are my little silicone things. You can get these on like eBay or Amazon. They're very inexpensive. I really recommend investing in these rather than the paper ones. The cleanup's virtually nothing. So I'm going to put it in a jug, put all the ingredients in, do as I'm told. But obviously it does say to use vanilla as well as oil and things, but I'm going to use that banoffee pie. See how that turns out. I'm going to get that rocking and rolling and then move on to the breakfast bake, because that's the next thing with the oven being on at this temperature. And then onto the wings. The muffin's ready to go in. I'm not sure if I made these wrong because I'd be pushing it with my fingers. They're not very gooey, like wet. They said to pour in the batter, but it's like, it looks like mashed potato. But I'll pop these in. Hopefully they'll rise and make themselves look beautiful. And see how they go. So I'm going to be making a breakfast bake using what I've got. I had, after the cupcakes, 9 eggs left over. So I'm just going to use those up. I've got a greased pan here for that. And I'm going to throw in there kind of what I've got. I've got some leftover feta cheese, which needs to be used up. So that's going to be nice. I've got some, so Paul's vacuuming if you can hear the noises. I've got some green onions. I've got some celery. And obviously I will wash that first, just to give it a little bit of texture. I saw a tip, if you're making things like this, like the breakfast, the egg cups, or even scrambled egg, so if you're using cream or splash of almond milk, use some mayonnaise. Apparently it makes it really fluffy, so I'm going to try that. Also going to chuck in a little garlic, a little bit of chilli into the base to give it some taste, and some Italian seasoning, obviously salt, pepper. Once that's come out of the oven, I'm going to take it out, put a little bit of this passata on top with probably some more Italian herbs, some pepperoni, and then grated cheese. Pop it back in the oven to get nice and golden and crispy. And now I'm just going to do some wings for my lunches next week. Now, the box of wings I've got has the tips removed, which is fab, but they give me 13, which is a lovely number to divide by nothing. Helpful. So some days I'm going to have a bit more than others. I've got these mini chorizo sausages as well. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut them diagonally, throw them in with these, season up with, I've got Cajun, I've got some garlic pepper there, some salt, and then I've also got this bag of cauliflower and broccoli, which is quite a few days out of date. It looks okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop it up fairly small, same sort of size as these, mix it in as well. As this cooks, the chorizo will obviously warm, all the juices will come out, and I'm going to move this around quite a bit. Look, wings are always low and slow, so probably about an hour and a half, low and slow. So by that point, all this should be nice and juicy and flowing through with the Cajun, I'm thinking, garlic pepper. I've also got some Frank's hot sauce. I may put that in there as well. And when I serve it, I'll probably mix some sour cream into it, so it's just like a creamy, spicy, chorizo-y, sort of wingy sort of thing. And this is ready to go in. I worked it out, I put it all into MyFitnessPal. It's 430 calories and 3 net carbs, so it's not too bad for a fifth of this big pan. I might have overfilled it a little bit, but I'm going to be turning this probably every half an hour to make it all juicy and make sure it's all evenly cooked and hopefully nice and golden as well. And this is now done. It's nice and firm. So I'm just going to put a little smear of this on there, some of the herbs, half a pack of this pepperoni and just the cheese on top, and pop it back into the oven. And I'm just getting the meat in the oven. So yes, this is a pre-seasoned garlic chicken. I checked the macros and things when I bought it. There's like 2 carbs for the whole thing, which I can live with. So, but I'm going to add extra salt and pepper onto that. I've got a little piece of gammon here. We had this before, I really liked it. Both take like an hour and 20 or something like that, so they can go in at the same time. I'm going to salt and pepper these. Also put a little bit of this Califit honey and mustard sort of sauce on there. Not too much because I don't know how it cooks. Sometimes with sweeteners and stuff, they don't cook particularly well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that to give it a glaze, pop it in. I think that may be me done. And there we go, all done. Very beige, but I find my food is beige. Okay, so we have breakfast, lunch, some dinnery things and desserts. So we've got those that breakfast bake there. I've had a little taste of it. It's pretty damn good, I have to say so myself. Paul was eyeing up one of these. I think he's going to steal them. So that was, I think it was what did we say, 1.2 carbs actually. It was actually really strangely low once I put it all in there. This is the wings. Now the wings, I would say, full disclosure, when I was stirring them up at the final part, the meat was coming off the bone load, so I pulled out a few bones. There's not a great deal here, but that's okay. I'll probably take it off the bone completely, have it in a wrap, have some cucumber or some pickles on the side, something like that as a nice lunch. Now, originally, with all the fat included, it would have been like 430 calories, but because when I cooked it, such a lot disappeared, like it was left in the bowl when I cleaned it out, it's nowhere near that much fat. It was 3 carbs, and I'm going to say about 300 calories, so that's not too bad for a lunch. I've got tons of this chicken left over. We've had our dinner. I had veggies, Paul had a chicken potato, so that's what's been pulled off the bone, and again with the gammon, that's all been chopped up for the week. So Paul will have that for sandwiches. I'll have this salad, again more salad. The cats will probably have some chicken as well, so everyone's happy. I've got my 5 pots of sugar-free jelly, nothing exciting, and I've got, oh look, just 11 left of my cupcakes, because I did have one for tonight for dessert, because we've had our tea now, and I can confirm it is absolutely delicious. The banoffee pie was absolutely spot on. So I'm looking forward to making more of these sorts of things, and these work out 130 calories and I think a carb each, if I remember rightly. So based on that, if I have this every day, I've got 1.2, 3, nothing, 4, so you're looking at less than 5 carbs, sorry, there, just sitting on there. And then obviously what I'm having for dinner, so that'll leave me plenty of wiggle room for snacks and other things as well, and my coffee and all those things. That's all I've got for you guys this week. Thank you so very much for watching. I get so much support from you guys, and I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me, all the support and comments and things that you guys give me. So let me know what you think of the food below. I'd love to know what you think. What are you going to be cooking this week? How's it going? I will see you guys in the week for my weekly weigh-in, my grocery haul, my next meal prep of course, and who knows. But I hope you have a lovely week, my friends, and I will see you guys in the next one.